welcome to California Garden Goddess, where we help you grow a green thumb and make the most of what you produce wherever you live. This absolutely amazing rainbow appeared over my backyard today, and I'm just really excited to see that. It's so beautiful. I literally just launched my channel yesterday, and now we have this beautiful site. So yeah, I was hoping to get some filming done this morning, but with my bad headache, it just made me think more about some natural ways that we can actually help ourselves heal in the garden. So I wanted to add to my collection of herbs, and I wanted to add some seeds that I've never planted before, some plants that I've worked with before, and I'm also going to be taking cuttings of some of my plants in a future episodes, my existing herbs, and I'll show you how to do propagation of your herbs. But I really wanted to start some things from seed because that's just the best way to start some of your herbs, especially if you can't find them in the stores. Now the first, number one, is actually one that is great for both humans and for pollinators. It's an anise hyssop. Now these beautiful purple spiky flowers are just going to be a great addition to my herb garden here, and I'm probably going to be planting them in my many of my places in my garden because I want to redo a lot of it. And it looks like this is one of the favorite ones for pollinators. It's also an edible flower, which is amazing. Tulsi basil is one that I haven't really grown myself in my garden, and it's hard to find in the stores. But this is actually a basil that can be perennial in certain zones, depending on where you live. And it's great because it's frost tolerant. So this is the only basil that I'm planting this early here in February in my zone. This next herb is one that I'm sure most of us have had at some point in our lives. It's chamomile. Chamomile is something that you can use to help you sleep at night. It also is something that's really good for pollinators and can spread in your garden if you're not careful. I actually like it. I have some of the German chamomile spreading from last year, and I wanted to add to the number of chamomile plants that I would have because it takes quite a bit of the flowers to make a tea, and I just didn't realize how many plants I really needed. This next one is a Roman chamomile from Johnny's that I'm going to be using, and the Roman chamomile is actually more of a perennial, depending on your zone, and it's going to actually be really good for foot traffic. You can use it as a ground cover. It's low growing. So for all of these reasons, I wanted to start with some seeds, hopefully be able to propagate this and spread it around my yard because I love chamomile, and having it all over my yard sounds amazing. This next herb is a favorite of mine, and since my plant is kind of looking a little bit sad, I decided that I wanted to have some more of these, and I'm going to be growing chives this February. Now these have the cutest little pink flowers, as you can tell. I'm very excited about these. Let's see if it can focus. It doesn't want to focus. There we go. So it has these cute little pink flowers on it. And I want to grow a bunch of these around my borders because the pollinators really love the flowers, and I've heard that they're edible as well. My plant is on the north side of my house and doesn't get a lot of sun, and so it's never bloomed. So I'm hoping that being able to plant them in different areas of the yard will let me have more chive blossoms. Now this next one could be considered a vegetable to some, but I consider more of an herb because I use it all the time, and that is the bunching onion. Now I'm going to be doing this deep purple one from Johnny's because it's actually going to be really nice because of the color. It's supposed to stay even after you cook it. As you follow along with me, you'll probably notice that I like to grow a lot of different purple things, and that is because they are actually really supposed to be rich in antioxidants. I'll go more into that in a future video, but you really want to have as many antioxidants in your diet as possible. So that's something that I really am going to be focusing on, and in upcoming episodes talking about the antioxidants in your diet and showing you why purple is better. Now, last year I was lucky enough to get 2 different kinds of these plants into the garden, and that is my new favorite herb, which is actually savory. Now, I wound up planting the winter savory, and I have a lemon savory, And I really like the taste of those. I kind of mix them together with thyme and rosemary, and those three are just amazing for most vegetable dishes with a little bit of olive oil and maybe some lemon pepper. I use that for my air fryer and just all the time. And that's one of the reasons why I just really, really, really love this savory. And I wanted to try the summer savory to see if it's a different flavor, to see if how well it'll do in this climate, and to show you how to grow your own. Now, I'm not going to lie, this last herb is actually totally new to me. I've not used it in cooking yet myself, but I'm excited to try it. And that is the shiso. Now, I have this shiso red, and I admit I have a couple other varieties as well. I won't go into all those because it'd be too much for this video, but I just wanted to talk about the fact that this is an Asian herb that's supposed to be not only beautiful, but very tasty as well. And it's supposed to have all these different flavors. It said cinnamon, clove, and then with a touch of like cumin. So that just sounds like such an intriguing flavor, and one that I really want to try in the kitchen. My husband and I, we both really love having Asian dishes. Chris was actually born in Japan, and I am actually only 1/8, but I am actually part Indonesian. My grandmother is half Dutch and half Indonesian. So that's just one of the things that, we've enjoyed like eating a lot of Asian foods. And so I want to make some more curries and stuff this winter. And I'm excited to try this shiso in all of my different dishes. So if you like this video, if you found it interesting and want to learn more about which herbs you should be sowing this winter or this February, go ahead and follow along. I'm going to be doing actually a whole series of which plants I'm going to be planting this year. So we started off with the top herbs. I'm going to be talking about the different leafy greens in an upcoming episode. I'm going to talk about the different types of vegetables that I'm really excited to plant this year. And I just wanted to go and show you the whole range of what you can do with your garden and with just a packet of seeds. So earlier we had a rainbow. Now we're having the most beautiful sunset. Oh, I'm just so blessed to live here. This is February 2nd in Southern California. Oh, amazing. All right, catch you in the next video, guys. Bye.